Okay, chapter 1.8 is baby stepping you into algebra. Okay, the key here is when given a formula, use it. You're going to hear me say this over and over in these videos. Well, do you remember in 2nd or 3rd grade when you had 7 plus box equals 10? Well, guess what? That's basically the exact same thing that's going on when you have 7 plus x equals 10. So you really know what to do, because how do I find what goes in the box? Well, I take 10 minus the 7. So 10 minus 7 gives us 3. So we would put 3 in the box, or we could say x equals 3. Okay? Now, what does it mean when I say evaluate x plus 6 when x equals 8? Well, just kind of like here. Instead of x, I had a 3 that I put there. So what this is saying is where the x was in x plus 6, I'm going to slip 8 inside of it. So we get 8 plus 6, and the answer here is 14. The same thing is going on here. Evaluate k plus 17 when k is 8. So I say 8 plus 17, which gives me 25 as my answer. Whoa, what's going on here? Well, we've got an x and a y. X is 7, y is 3. So all we do is we substitute those in. So 2 parentheses, and the x is 7 minus, and the y is 3. So everything else is exactly the same. The 2, the parentheses, but in place of x I put 7, in place of y I put 3. Now 7 minus 3 is 4. So what do I put between 2 and 4? Yeah, remember that parenthesis means times. So 2 times 4 gives me 8. Oh, yuck. Well, square isn't such a big fat hairy deal because we just learned that in 1.7. All that means is x times x plus z minus 13. Well, x happens to be 5, so we get 5 times 5 plus z is 14, and we say minus 13. Well, now we got to use order of operations. This is plus, this is minus, this is times. Times is a 50-pound dog. You want to take it out before you take out the ankle biter. So that gives us 25 plus 14 minus 13. Now, from left to right, I need to do the plus. So 25 plus 14 gives us 39, and then we minus 13, which gives us 26 as our answer. Well, guess what? These two aren't any different. We've got a formula and we've got numbers to go in the formula. This is an x. X is 30. Minus 5, and remember, if there's nothing between 5 and y, it means times, and y happens to be 5. Divided by, and that says y, and again, y means 5. Now, times is a bigger dog than minus, so we've got to do the times first. So that gives me 30 minus 25 divided by 5. Then 25 minus 5, or let me say that again. 30 minus 25 gives us 5 over 5. And the same thing divided by the same thing gives us 1. Now our last problem here, part D, it says that f is 41. So we take 5 divided by 9 times 41 minus 32, and technically a whole number is a number over 1. Now 41 minus 32 gives us a 9. So 5 over 9 times 9 over 1. And that gives us 5 times 9 is 45 divided by 9, which gives us 5 degrees. Well, which just gives us 5. And you're going to learn that that's a temperature formula, and it's going to be in degrees. Now, determine which number or numbers in this set of 26, 40, and 20 will be the solution of 2x minus 30 equals 10. Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to let x equal 26. And we say 2 times 26 minus 30. Well, 2 times 6 is 12, carry 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, minus 30. So that gives us 52 minus 30, which is 22. Does that equal the answer they want us to have? No. So 26 is not the answer. So then we let x equal 40. And so 2 times 40 minus 30. All we're doing is using this formula they gave us. 2 times 40 is 80 minus 30. 80 minus 30 is 50. Again, still not our answer. So now you can just assume that you did all your math right and choose 20, or you could go ahead and plug it in. 2 times 20 minus 30. 2 times 20 is 40 minus 30, which does give us 10. So our answer, our solution, happens to be 20. Now, do the same thing here. It means the exact same thing. The only difference is that they've written it differently. Here's our formula. Instead of it being equal to just a number, they've got x on both sides. And here's our solution set. 3, 7, 11. So let x equal 3, and we get 7 times 3 minus 9 equals 5 times 3 plus 13. 7 times 3 is 21 minus 9. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 13. I'm going to do the easier side because adding is easier. When I add these, I get 28. 21 minus 9, that one doesn't work. So we throw away x equals 3. Then we do x equals 7. And we do 7 times 7 minus 9 equals 5 times 7 plus 13. 7 times 7, 49 minus 9, and that's 40. And then 5 times 7 is 35 plus 13. And then when we add these, we get 48. 7 is not it. So I'll bet 11 is our answer. So let's try it. So x equals 11. 7 times 11 minus 9 equals 5 times 11 plus 13. And I need to scooch my paper. 7 times 11 is 77 minus 9 equals 5 times 11 is 55 plus 13. And again, adding is easier. So 55 plus 13 is 68. And guess what? 77 minus 9 is 68. So 11 is our answer. Now, you really need to go back and study the translations page. Okay? And that's the end of chapter 1.8.